Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sag's back in SnowRunner for a competition. I guess for a matchup. We're going to pit the White Western Star 4964 against the brand new GMC Brigadier. I thought these two would be pretty good match for each other. They're both classic American rigs. I mean, both are pretty comparable, honestly. Kind of have a look at the stats at the upper left-hand corner as we switch into the Brigadier. We're actually going to drive the White first. I've equipped both with the sideboard bed, the top engine. They already have the top engines, because these are my personal campaign rigs. And, well, the White's going to have an advantage in submersion depth, because it's got that giant snorkel. That's actually the same kind of snorkel that like some of the big trucks have a double of. So if they put that on the Brigadier, that would make this thing a lot better, and I would prefer it to the White. But with that, it almost makes the White a really interesting choice. So let's fire up the White and we'll drive it first. Setting off in the White. I put a highway gearbox in this. I've never driven this with a highway box. Let's see how fast it is in high. Then we'll drop it back down to auto and let it run out its gears. Plunging into the ice cold water. So we have no wheel drive on, so we might want to turn that on. It's struggling. It is moving though, but it's struggling. Let's help it out. Alright, then we're gonna do the same thing in the Brigadier. Now the Brigadier is probably gonna be faster. Alright, we'll bring the White out of the water. Park it over here. Then we're gonna do a 0 to 60 test. Stop the White. Let's fire up the GMC. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna leave the GMC in rear wheel drive. We're gonna run down to the water. I do love the engine in this truck. It sounds like a monster truck. I'm not even kidding. This thing sounds like a 1990s monster truck. Alright, let's hit it. Brigadier, get up to about 40 miles an hour. That's 10 miles an hour faster than the White. Let's see how she does in just rear drive. She's honestly getting it, but just to be fair. Okay, yeah, the extra power is helping the Brigadier. 'Cause it's moving. It's gonna cross this river without low. And this thing is actually going. Let me grab my phone. We'll get a 0 to 60. Yeah, it made it right through, no issues. I'm proud of you, Brigadier. That's 1 point for you. Even though it won't survive the deep river crossings, it'll get through much easier because of its higher power. We'll also run the stability test behind us in both trucks, and we'll see what happens. That'll be our last thing. Okay, so top in the White first. We need interior cam. That's the only way we can see how fast we're going. Now we'll hit 60 and then we'll slam on the brakes. Straighten the wheel on the White. Alright, bring up my clock app. Alright, fire it up. 3, 2, 1, punch. No, maybe not. Instead of hitting the clutch, I hit. Yeah, I hit the handbrake button instead. For the parking brake button. Let's fix that. First of all, while we're sitting here, let's do a fuel consumption test. So at idle, the white uses 0.9 gallons per minute. At idle, the GMC uses 1.2 gallons per minute. These are with the top engines. There's no middle ground being used here. So then we're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna leave it in we're gonna leave the parking brake on, rev it all the way up. 3.4 gallons per minute. And then we're gonna test on the And while we're doing the 0 to 60, I'm going to keep an eye on how much fuel we're using at top speed. The GMC uses a massive 6.9 gallons per minute of fuel. That is double what the white was using at full song. That's a little more than double. Let's move up to the GMC's position because it pulled itself off the line a little bit with its massive engine. All right. Interior cam. 3, 2. Let's get out of that. 3, 2, 1. Punch. Doesn't want to get up to speed. It really doesn't. Oh, and high heard it. This is not even a fair test anymore. Because I threw it in high thinking it might do better. And it didn't. So we're going to run the white back the other way. And also I didn't get a chance to even look at the... So then what we'll do is run it back. And so about the average fuel drains about 2 to 3 gallons. Not terrible. It's actually quite good for a big truck. So let's go back here. Give a little bit of boost. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Boosted launch actually kind of works. I'm not kidding. Won't even reach 60. 30. I went up to 30. All right, so we'll line it up for the... We'll line it up for the frame twister of doom. By the way, you can punch a clutch in just to put the truck in gear. Stop that guy getting the Brigadier. So actually, the white failed this test because it didn't even reach 60. But if the GMC gets to 60, it's gonna go up 2 to nothing. All right, 3, 2, let's get it up to full song. 3, 2, 1, punch. All right. 7th gear. Oh boy. Oh boy, got unstable. Oh. Impressive. It did a full 360. It beat it though because it didn't get to 60, but before we wrecked it, we were going about 45. So So we did about a whole 15 mile an hour faster. Let's try it again. See if we can at least get it to 60, because forget the time. These tires are unstable at high speeds. We're gonna have to stop, but we're gonna ram right into the back of the white. So let's pull up behind the white. Can we just take a minute to see how high the white is? Could just be how the ground is, but I think the white is actually taller. All right. Frame twister. This will be running low gear. Lockers on, yeah. Just make it fair. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. This is not a competition. See which one's more stable. This bridge gets real sketchy at the end. This is a lot of the bridges we're gonna face in the new region. Yeah, you can see the bumper is getting in the way a little bit of these overhangs. Alright, now it's going to start to get sideways. This bridge does move, by the way. You guys might have seen that a little bit. Oh! I think that's where it's dead. If we back up, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Shut this guy down. Can the GMC do any better? Because this is going to be the end of our test. Because we really kind of can't do anything from here. Unless I get a scout and pull this thing straight out of the water. I guess we could do that, because honestly, we haven't done any hauling tests. Alright, let's pull up to the start. Can we get past the white? That's the goal for the GMC to win. Alright, low gear, diff lock. 3, 2, 1, and go. No issue with that one. The white had a bit of an issue on that one. Doesn't care. Suspension might be slightly higher. I guess the truck might be taller, but that does not mean the suspension's higher. Alright, hit the straight. We're falling off. Trying to use the white to get the GMC up here, then we can save the white. And the GMC is barely got it. It barely got any further. This is not easy for the best of trucks. Alright, so truck rescue test, I guess. And then we're going to go straight across the river. Oh, yeah, the new feature about when you winch trucks. You can turn the engine on and off with the square button. or whatever your equivalent is. X or whatever the heck it is on PC. I don't know what key it binds to. Dude, the white really that dug in. Okay, the white's out. And it's gonna be the first one to cross the river. It's gonna be deep. Right, plunging on in. That might drown the GMC. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Or wait, if we go upriver, it's gonna be... Come with me. I want the engine on in the GMC, so it kind of moves itself. Okay, I don't know if there's actually any part of this river that's extremely deep. Because before you could only do it in the old MudRunner style full mode. Now you can do this, and yeah, it's actually able to tow it just fine. With less power, this thing can actually tow the GMC, so maybe the GMC weighs less. Alright, let's go through these pipes. This is going to be a real test for the white, because the white is going to have trouble getting through this. But that bumper, it could scrape. Harsh driver, you ain't wrong. Alright, we're just gonna turn into him and then kind of go. Oh, we can't even. Yeah, it's not letting us. Wait, we're up on him. Let's just do this, and then we're gonna back up and see if the white can get up on its own without me turning the wheel. Go. Yeah, no issue with these pipes. I'm actually kind of shocked. So I thought this would be a problem for it. And if the white does it, I'm sure the GMC will do it easily. So I'm gonna go get trailer saddles. We're gonna throw some trailers on the back of these. But you know what? We're just gonna do one of those so we have nothing on the back. Because then we can pick what trailer we want to use. Now I can't give it like a crazy trailer. Because again, I don't have mod menu. Like, I don't have the dev tools. They don't give us those. That's why I can't use the on-the-fly garage either. Even a lot of PC players agree that it's stupid that we don't get dev tools. So, you know, when the PC people think it's enough's enough, you gotta listen. You gotta listen there, devs. Saber. I don't exactly know who the heck I should be talking to here. Alright, so sideboard bed. We'll do one of those. I'll make the decision on what to put on this in a second. We'll let the white make. We'll do the decision in the white. Trailer store. You know what? We'll do the heavy-duty low boy, and then we'll put that dairy on it. That ought to be a test. So we'll give that a low boy, and I'll buy another dairy. Wait, what's the heaviest truck? Now, the heaviest truck would probably be the, Hold on, let me just search this real fast. The Paystar is apparently the Lotus. The heaviest or something like that. Wait, let me look. Kolob 74760. I'll grab 2 of those. I don't know if this will even fit on the low boy. That's gonna be the thing. I don't know if it'll fit on that thing. I've never driven this thing before at all. Shockingly, the gauges read out in miles an hour. Definitely has an engine sound, that's for sure. Sounds like shit. It'll go up on it. I don't know if it'll be packable or not, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, hell. So much for that. You know what? I got an idea. We'll just tow the one. We'll just tow each other's. We'll just tow the other truck. So let's get a high saddle for the GMC real fast. Then we'll throw it on the back of the white. That should be adequate enough. Let's get back in the white. Hack. Activate ramp. Bring the ramps up. And off we go. I said off we go, game. Alright, so we have the proper transmission for towing. And really, it does it with no issues. We'll go around the... We'll take... I wish I could say a lap around the ring road, but we really can't, so... We'll go this way, with the white, and that will give us a river crossing to deal with, so... The white might have an advantage with this route. Yeah, we'll go... Wait, is that a river crossing? No, it's the ice! Haha, it's about to get fun up in here. Drift trucks! Let's ready for some drifting. We ain't even onto the ice. Alright, so drive across the ice with the trailer. We don't have ice tires, so it's going to be interesting. It's getting it. Put some high. Oh, yeah. Dorito. Yes, we got some of that Dorito. Maybe a little bit too much of that Dorito. That's alright, we're fine. And yeah, the GMC has to replicate that, by the way. Yeah, hauling a truck, it's fine. The white kind of just does what it's supposed to do. So we'll go back up here. No. It's not what I wanted to do, actually. Okay, that's a human error, not a truck issue. The white did its job. I have to say, even though it has less power than the GMC, I'm actually not disappointed by it. I don't even know if I can pick a winner here. Because unless the GMC is that much better at pulling the white, I think the GMC is just gonna do it. I don't think the white has done anything that GMC couldn't do. You know, even if the GMC is faster, even if the GMC was a little bit better in the stability test. Let's flip these two around. Get this thing straightened out first. And detach trailer. Let's pull the white out of the way real quick. Give the GMC ample room to hook up the trailer. Switch into the GMC. Back it off the trailer. And both of these do have off-road tires. They're not mud tires. They're not the exact same compound, but the compound in off-road to the off-road category doesn't really matter. I've never towed a trailer with the GMC before. I have towed a trailer with the white, so I kind of know what to expect with it. This, I don't know what to expect. It might be crazy. Trailer is hooked up. Let's get straightened out. And we'll load the white. We better get this moving because time's a wasting. A little white kind of just starts up like a farm tractor. You know, I used to call this the White Western Star. That's because I didn't know much about the White Motor Company. They are very influential in the creating of the modern trucking industry. They don't exist anymore. They were once one of the biggest automotive manufacturers. One of the biggest vehicle manufacturers, period, in America. Because of how many different brands they own. Alright, GMC, you're up. Kick it up into fourth. And it's faster. It's way faster. Right onto the ice. All right, high gear. We're gonna give it the same test that we gave the white. That white is not centered. I'm not happy about that right now. It's not perfectly centered. The GMC has to pull a sick drift. Now we are moving slightly faster than the white was. All right, here we go. Dorito! Oh! It jackknifed. Does that mean the white gets a point? Because the GMC couldn't hold a drift? Probably should have got ice tires and went up the hill. Because both of these do have chain tire options. Okay, GMC does not have the grip on the ice that the white did. So that is a bit of a detriment. It cannot do the sick drift though. I think I'm going to give the point to the white even though this is way faster. Because the white not being as fast, it actually has more grip. Interesting, the GMC did not take damage there, where the white did. Alright guys, what did we learn? The white is good. The GMC is amazing. I mean, the white is good if you don't want to buy the GMC. I recommend it. But if you can, shell out the money for the GMC because it gets more power. Fuel economy is honestly far worse. Let me just switch into the white real quick and see how much fuel it used. It used, I think they're about the same fuel capacity too. Actually, the GMC has less, so the white used less fuel. Let me see. 9 gallons. No, the white used more. The white actually used more fuel. I'm honestly stunned. So the GMC had better fuel economy while it was towing the white than vice versa. I don't know what to say. Wait. 19 gallons, dumb fuck. Versus 11. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't have much to say. And both of these trucks had to do the same maneuvering around, so I have no idea. I don't know. I kind of don't know what to say. Alexa just randomly butts in. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this test between the GMC brand new GMC Brigadier And the white Western Star 4964. I got that right without even looking. I'm a beast. Anyway, guys, what would you choose? Don't worry about the cool law. That thing is going to be there for eternity. Because it made more sense just to do this anyway, because then we wouldn't have had to come all the way back to get the other truck. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Goodbye.